Sawasdee krap and welcome to Thailand News Today. Another very busy day, and the talk of the town is whether we're going to have another lockdown, maybe in Bangkok or other adjoining provinces to Samut Sakhon, maybe all of Thailand. The Prime Minister has sort of suggested that there may be a lockdown, but nothing has been planned at the moment. In fact, they're just looking at the possibility and seeing what's happening with this outbreak just southwest of Bangkok. So at the moment, there is no lockdown and no rumours of a lockdown that we can report. We'll keep you up to date, of course, with all the latest details on this lockdown situation at thetiger.com. But now for today's main news stories. As if things weren't already bad enough for Thailand's tourism sector, the events in Samut Sakhon in the past week have just made them a whole lot worse. Just as a few hotels were opening in Thailand's major tourist hotspots and they were hoping for a bounce in traffic over Christmas and New Year, the hopes have been largely dashed by the outbreak in Samut Sakhon and threats of an impending lockdown and restrictions as the outbreak extends beyond the provincial borders. 5 people in Bangkok are among 427 new COVID-19 infections reported today by the CCSA. 397 of the new cases are migrant workers, while 14 of the new cases were detected in quarantine from people arriving from overseas. Many of the local cases are linked to the seafood market in Samut Sakhon, just southwest of Bangkok, a COVID-19 hotspot where over 1,000 have now tested positive for the virus over the weekend. 3 shops in Bangkok's popular Siam Square have now been closed due to links to the Samut Sakhon outbreak. Officials are holding back on any additional lockdowns at this stage. We'll have all the latest details on the matter at thetiger.com. Pattaya officials have cancelled all public gatherings planned over the next few weeks. A Chonburi provincial order has banned the events, including the 3-day Pattaya New Year Countdown Music Festival. All other provincial countdowns have also been cancelled as a precaution against the current outbreak in Samut Sakhon, which is now spreading to neighbouring provinces, including Bangkok. The cancellation of the events is a huge disappointment to Pattaya's tourism industry. Many of the hotels were nearly fully booked for the forthcoming event. Crowd gatherings are now also banned at temples, mosques and churches in Chonburi. The Chonburi officials have also announced restrictions on fresh markets, indoor shopping malls, merchant shops, restaurants, entertainment venues and pubs and bars. The human rights group Amnesty International has launched a campaign calling on PM Prayut Chan-o-cha to drop charges pressed on a number of activists for their role in the pro-democracy movement and protests. They're also asking for the repeal or at least amendment of Thailand's draconian lèse majesté law, which carries a punishment of 3 to 15 years in prison for insulting or defaming the Thai monarchy. According to the campaign, at least 220 people, including minors, face criminal charges relating to their actions in the pro-democracy protests. Activists have been calling on both government reform and reform in the role of the Thai monarchy, raising issues considered taboo and unprecedented in Thai society. The president of Thailand's Privilege Card, which runs the elite visa scheme, says around 30 real estate developers have already expressed interest in offering foreign buyers 5-year visas in return for investing at least 10 million baht in Thai property. The scheme, known as the Elite Flexible One, launches on January the 1st. Already developer Raymond Land has joined the scheme with 3 luxury condo developments and expects to hand out at least 200 elite cards. A further 30 developers say they're also interested in joining the scheme. Elite Privilege cards are currently priced from 500,000 baht up to 2 million baht, although the lower priced membership is set to increase to 600,000 baht from January the 1st. So at the moment I'm here in Bangkok. I'm hoping to get back to Phuket for Christmas. and I've also got trips back to Bangkok next week and then back to Phuket for New Year. That's all up in the air at the moment, as a lot of travel plans and people's arrangements over the next couple of weeks are being thrown into confusion by the current situation. So please keep safe, make sure you wear your mask, apply social distancing. You know what you need to do, and we'll come back and see you again tomorrow.